Coming up next on The Scoop, the Melrose Summer Arts Market this Sunday at the Beebe Estate. We talk to organizers and artists coming up. Hey everybody, how you doing? Bill Butler here with another thrilling, exciting, amazing edition, summer edition of the Melrose Scoop. Here to talk to you about a very exciting event that's happening in Melrose very soon. I'm here with Demi Dubois, Stephanie Thiessen, and Dr. Brian Orr, who have just really exciting news for us from Melrose's very vibrant artist community. Hey, everyone, thanks for joining.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So, Demi, we've got an exciting event coming up. Tell us about it. What's going on this weekend?
Great. Well, on Sunday, August 2nd, between the hours of 12 noon and 5 p.m., we'll have 14 tents spread out, spaced apart on the Beebe Estate lawn. And we'll have artists presenting their work. And we're doing it in a safe and responsible manner so that people can come out and have a fun activity on a Sunday afternoon.
That's fantastic. It's great to hear. Now, this event people would really be familiar with as the Melrose Open Studio Tour. That's held, I think it's just a little bit further in the fall, right? And you've had that for several years. It's been a successful event where local artists are showcasing their artwork. Obviously, for reasons due to COVID, we're not able to share our homes like we have in the past. So tell us a little bit about, is that kind of how that's the original kind of form of this event and how we're pivoting for COVID?
Right. So the Melrose Open Studio Tour team started meeting in the spring to envision or start planning for the November event. And as the pandemic took hold, we realized that we had to find alternative ways of presenting and showcasing the artists and their work. So one of our artists, Augusta Augustin, proposed this idea of having an open air outdoor arts market. And we consulted with Sally Frank Farmers Market to kind of get a sense of how they planned their event. We consulted with the Beebe Estate trustees, of which you're one, Bill, and we mapped out a plan for the lawn and presented it to the city. Mayor Broder thought it was a brilliant idea, and we've since worked with Ruth Clay in the health department to make sure that we're doing it in such a way that people will feel safe as they come out to the event.
It's great. I've talked to several people about it. There's a lot of excitement. People are, excited to kind of do something different and have something fun to do on the weekends. For those who may be concerned about, okay, I'd love to go, but I don't want to be in this great crowd of people. How is this going to be handled so it's not obviously just a big crowd of people looking at a bunch of different tents and a bunch of artists' work? So I know you've gone to great detail and planning on making sure it's akin almost to going to a store and making sure that everyone is properly separated apart.
Right. So we're using the front lawn and the side lawn of the Beebe Estate, and we will have the perimeter cordoned off so that there will be one entrance and one exit only. And that way, as people come in, we can track numbers to make sure there's a limited number of people on the lawn at any one time. We're going to have a one-way directional flow, so people will go in the same direction as they're viewing the tents. The artists and visitors will have masks and plenty of hand sanitizer. We also request that people bring credit cards or checks so that we don't have to deal with cash payments. Have I left anything out? I think that's about it.
I thought we've got two artists here. Let's get to kind of more of the fun stuff, right? Stephanie Thiessen of Crosscut Sewing, thanks so much for joining us. You will be there, and tell us a little bit about kind of what you'll be showcasing.
Excited to be a part of this, and I have a few different things that I'll be bringing. I do have some handmade products that some bags and some things like that that I have made that you can purchase, but I'm trying to encourage people to be creative at home, and I have been putting patterns and videos online so that people can do more from home. So I have some kits. So if you wanted to make the bag that you just saw, you could just purchase a kit. I have some kits. I will have some masks with me that you can purchase. And I also have some kits that you can use that will make 2 masks. And some other items as well. So, and some things for kids. Scrunchies are back, believe it or not. So it's a simple project that maybe if you're a little intimidated to drag out that machine, you could start with just some scrunchies. And so I have some things like that. So some things that you could, purchase and take home, or some things that maybe you could get inspired and dust off that machine and start sewing at home.
That's great. Fantastic. Exciting. Dr. Orr, Ryan, how are you doing today?
Great. We're very excited. First of all, I think my daughter and wife might be partaking of your booth, and hopefully we'll be not taking too much time away from my booth. But anyway, the funny thing is about this coronavirus is that a lot of us as artists have continued to produce and produce and produce. And our last time when we had the open studios in Melrose, it was a fantastic event. And my daughter and I do this paper art together. I have some to show. So this is my daughter's sunset. It's all paper collage work. It has copper foil and different types of paper on there. We do things together, and we do things separately, and we just keep playing with paper. We just love doing it. So through this whole time where we're confined at home, we've been producing. So we are totally excited about getting out there to put this stuff out there so that people can look at some of these things. And there's many different things and art pieces from people to sea scenes to birds. I have for example, a whale here. We just keep producing. And so it's just a great event for us in Melrose to put this stuff out there and see if people want to partake of this and take some good art home. One thing to add from Demi is that we use Venmo so that people can, credit cards may or may not work depending on our connection. And so checks and Venmo is another way to pay us. So we're really excited about this whole event. And as a doctor, I'm very secure that this is going to be safe. Number one, it's outside, so that's great. We will be wearing masks. I'm bringing gloves, and we'll be giving gloves to even other people, other booths, so that people can look at the art by wearing latex-free gloves. We will have a hand sanitizer. I think this is going to be a very safe event, and because it's going to be outdoors, we'll be fine. And it's a good summer thing to be able to do, is to do something different during this time of Corona, that we can actually appreciate some art and maybe take some home.
Yep, absolutely. I think it's supposed to cool off maybe a little bit this weekend too, so that'll be nice. Where could we find more information about the event? Maybe a list of the artists that'll be there.
Sure. So we do have a website that's in progress, but it's melroseopenstudios.org. We're also very active on Facebook and on Instagram. And so I would encourage you to use social media or go onto our website.
Okay, great. And it's this Sunday. What time? What the time frame again?
That's 12 noon to 5 p.m. on the Beebe Estate lawn at 235 West Foster Street in Melrose.
Great. And you have the glorious Beebe Estate there is a nice backdrop, painted last year, and the lawn they just painted, or they just planted 2 new little trees out there. So it'll be looking great. Should be just a wonderful afternoon. So thank you so much for joining and sharing your art with us today, talking about this event. Everyone, I encourage you, please share this video, spread the word. Let's get everyone out there, support our local artists. It's one of the true things that really makes the city of Melrose great. So thank you all for joining us. And everyone, thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bill.
Much.
Thank you, Bill.